I'm pretty confident that most of you know about the legacy of Route 66. It goes from outside Chicago all the way to the Santa Monica Pier, and it was an icon of east to west travel between the middle of the United States and the West Coast for many, many years before it was supplanted by the interstate highway system. We all know that many places and towns have absolutely died when that happened, and some of them have been restored. There's a lot of activity around the larger towns on Route 66, but there are other areas that were smaller and just really returned to the dust and dirt of the desert. However, Amboy is a town that was 200 miles east of Los Angeles on Route 66. I'm going to read from the article here. It's the mother road, said Digger Simpson, 61, gesturing towards the legendary Route 66 that was once the nation's main artery from Chicago to Santa Monica. It's Americana. It's mom and pop restaurants and gas stations. He added, reflecting the nostalgia that drew him from 29 Palms to Amboy to celebrate Albert Okura, the man credited with injecting life back into the town. Now, here's where it gets interesting. In 2005, Albert, founder of the Southern California chicken restaurant chain Juan Palo, big chain, bought Amboy, a town just under 200 miles east of Los Angeles, and spent years painstakingly restoring its building. Alas, before he realized his dream, he died in 2023. At age 71. His likeness is now a permanent part of Amboy's landscape to honor the legacy of the man who spent his life preserving symbols of Americana. And here's the interesting part. During the Second World War, the U.S. government incarcerated more than 120,000 Japanese Americans, citing national security after the bombing of Pearl Harbor. Albert's father, Toshoya T. Okura, a second-generation Japanese American, was imprisoned at Jerome in one of the 10 camps the government built during the war. To prove his Americanness, Albert's uncle, Susuma Okura, enlisted for the U.S. Army from Jerome and died in battle. Now a towering 14-foot-tall roadside painting depicting Albert as part of the Amboy landscape on Route 66. Two enduring symbols of Americana. At the ceremony, hundreds of families, friends, and travelers posed for photos in front of the 3-panel artwork. The roadside painting is an undeniable pumping your brakes kind of visual marker for tourists that learn about Albert's story and John Cierney, 71, the artist. It's also the latest attraction, spearheaded by Kyle Okura, Albert's eldest son. So you can read more about this I have a link for it in the description. And if you're watching this on Facebook, I put it in the first comment. Check this out. This is a great story.